Welcome to Meet the Press Now. I'm Kristen Welker. We begin with the very latest from the White House, where President Biden is now in isolation after testing positive for COVID. According to the White House's physician, the president, who is fully vaccinated and twice boosted, tested positive this morning as part of his routine screening process. He's been prescribed the COVID antiviral Paxlovid. In a video message released by the White House this afternoon, the president said he was experiencing only mild symptoms so far. Take a look.
But I'm doing well. I'm getting a lot of work done. I'm going to continue to get it done. And in the meantime, thanks for your concern and keep the faith. It's going to be okay.
The tweet came shortly before the White House's COVID response coordinator, Dr. Ashish Jha, spoke to reporters, saying he expected President Biden will continue to have mild illness and that the president should return to his normal schedule after 5 days of isolation if he tests negative. Dr. Jha was also asked about concerns due to the president's age.
He's 79 years old. What level of concerns does that add when someone like him tests positive?
Very simply, I would begin with what's his immune status and what are his access to treatments. And the bottom line is, given how much immunity he has from vaccines, given that he was started on treatments right away, like literally had symptoms this morning, got started on Paxlovid this morning, I think all of those things very dramatically reduce his risk of serious illness. And that's really the goal here, is to prevent serious illness, to keep that risk as low as possible. I think he's gotten that full set of protections.
A White House official telling NBC News the residence has been reduced to essential staff only while the president isolates there. Meanwhile, First Lady Jill Biden, who was in Detroit this morning, has tested negative but is considered a close contact. Her office says she is following CDC guidance with regards to masking and social distancing, but kept her schedule with events in Michigan and Georgia. And Vice President Harris, who was last with the president on Tuesday, tested negative as well this morning, according to her office. She also kept her schedule for today and told an audience in North Carolina the president was in good spirits and feeling well when she spoke with him this morning. Right now, the president's literal isolation in Washington is perhaps an apt metaphor for the political challenges facing him, as his diagnosis comes amid plummeting poll numbers and doubts from within his own party about his age, his viability, and his electability. It's also a reminder, folks, that more than a year and a half into his presidency, the pandemic remains ever present in our daily lives.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.